Okay. Hello again, everybody. Like I mentioned in the other video, and if you hadn't seen the other video, the housekeeping video, go back and watch it. I'm going to pin it to the top so, it'll be easy to find. It's just a lot of information, okay? But this is the weekend steamer. Now, what is the weekend steamer? I mentioned in the other video that I came up with this idea because of last year my brother made some banging coffee that was like, it had me like on it the whole weekend. It was like 2 days of high energy. So what I wanted to ask our guides with this is, what's the main energy for the weekend? What don't we see coming? How can we best prepare, and what lessons we can learn from it? So I'm going to use 4 different decks, 3 oracles, and 1 tarot deck. So let's just get into it, okay? And I'll explain as we go. So the main energy, I'm going to use my energy oracle. And this is just going to kind of give us the overall, okay? If I need to clarify anything, I'll use my another tarot deck, okay? All right. Okay, hostilities. All right. So this weekend, okay, I don't want to do it that way. I'm gonna put out all the cards so that I can see, a clear picture. All right. I mentioned that, okay, there's 2 there. I mentioned that tonight I'm going to be in a room, the new Facebook thing. I invite you to come. My profile, I don't think I've mentioned the name of my profile. It's Mitchell D. If you're not friends with me over there already. But I really don't know what it's like. I've never done it before, so I'm just trying it out. 7 o'clock if you're available. All right, so let's check this out. The main energy is hostilities. Let me look at this real quick before I get into it, because I don't even see what's out here. All right. Okay. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So the main energy out is hostilities. All right, I'll clarify what this is, but hostilities could be something that's already in the works, right? Something that you already have that's going on, that's just gonna bleed over into the weekend, okay? And your guard is gonna be up. You're gonna be sharp thinking. And what you don't see coming, there's 2 cards that came out, all right? And the way that it is, it's really interesting. So what you don't see coming is this energy of love. This is the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is like, look at her. I mean, look at her. Look how she's sitting. She has a thunderbolt between her legs. It's like, so how I take this is somebody is watching you, okay? This is the 4 of Pentacles. Somebody's been like biding their time, just kind of sitting back, holding their peace, because they're seeing you in this way and they just want to get at you. They want a piece of it. They want a piece of you, right? But they've been having this, they've been holding their energies back because, are these hostilities. There's some sort of hostilities that's going on. Some sort of, whatever, it's just like, I just can't approach him or her because there's been tension. And so what you don't see coming is this perhaps breaking of the silence, right? It's possible that the silence is going to be broken because what you're wanting to, I guess, the way in which that you can prepare for this is to be at peace. Just don't even, don't let the hostilities of the past ruin your peace. Okay? I am at peace. It's like, look at her. She has the dove on her head and she's resting on this hourglass. Just let everything happen. It's balanced, just let whatever be, whatever will be, let it be. Let it be. Just let it be. You are this magnificent, beautiful, full of love being. And it's seen. And if you've had any kind of doubts about, whether or not people are checking for you, whether or not you're going to have that love reciprocated, there's a reason that you've been, or that you might not have gotten the, what's the word? Confirmation from the outside. Maybe you're feeling yourself. Maybe you're like, I just don't get it. I just don't understand. Nobody's ever checking for me. Well, it's because you're probably unapproachable in your circle, in your environment. Okay? And what you don't see coming is this offer, perhaps. It's not the queen. It's not the knight. It's the queen, which is you. You are the queen. And there is someone who is willing to bow at your feet. Yeah, because they see how diverse you are. It's like they don't really know how to handle you. Yeah, they're like, I gotta get myself together, and they're all broken up. Look right here. This is the Four of Pentacles. Look at these. It's like skulls with the pentacles. They're like, I gotta keep it to myself. I gotta keep it to myself because I don't think that I just don't think that I could give her what she needs or give him what he needs because we're just not we're not moving in the same way. Maybe that's what it is. So the way in which you can prepare for this, like I said, is to be at peace. I want to know what lessons we can learn from this. What can you learn from all of this? Well, you can learn gratitude. Gratitude is an energy, is a frequency that we can pick up on when we cultivate it. Okay. Saying thanks. It's okay to say thanks. It is. The word thanks as opposed to thank you or I'm so grateful or I appreciate you. But you know the difference when someone says thanks as opposed to I'm so grateful. There's an energy that you have that's behind there. So I believe that the lesson to learn is, yeah, you're great, you're beautiful, you're full of love, and you're sought after. But don't let it go to your head so much that you don't know how to appreciate the beauty that's all around you. because it's not just that you are beautiful or that you are kind and loving. It's your environment. It's that you have been given so much, so much to be grateful for, that the flowers bloom around you, that, there's so many wonderful things that happen around you. It's not because of you inherently. It's because of the spirit that's within you, that's within all of us. And knowing that, I guess what I'm trying to say is understand the difference between feeling entitled and gratitude. To know that you have brains, to know that you're intelligent, highly intelligent, and to say, yeah, I know it. That's arrogance, and the frequency of gratitude cannot penetrate that. There's a way in which you can truly appreciate your own worth without being arrogant. You can be thankful. So maybe work on that. That'll help this hostile situation, because even if you don't feel that you're putting out a vibration of arrogance, others feel that, just like if I hit the table, the water in these vases will, they'll vibrate, because what I do over here affects what happens over there. And there's freedom in that. Tap into that. Tap into the freedom that comes from being at peace, being a loving individual, being beautiful, having the wherewithal to hold yourself back, not engage in every conversation, just because someone wants to have a conversation with you, you don't necessarily have to have it. You can be thankful that people want to have the conversations with you, but you don't have to engage. Yeah. So, it looks like you're going to have something. I don't know if it's going to be hot and steamy, but it looks like there's something that's already hot and steamy, right? There's some hostilities, but by being at peace, you can change this whole thing. And how you do that is by getting into this gratitude, really, really getting into gratitude, saying thank you and meaning it. I mean, looking at somebody and saying, thank you. I appreciate that. And truly, truly internalize what it really means for somebody to give you something of themselves, even if it's just a compliment, because they have released something and given it to you. I know I'm laboring to make this point, but it's so important. I think that it's really important that we inculcate gratitude into our culture, and the way that we do that is by being grateful. So I think that's it. I think let's see, I'll clarify this hostilities. Let's see what comes out. Okay. Yeah. All right. It's a little stack. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. So what happened with this is that there was a releasing, it was like at the end of a cycle. Something came to an end. You graduated and you got something new, because you got clarity, truth, a new way of doing things, a new way of seeing things. And you're just kind of assessing things more now. You're just taking an assessment. This is the Seven of Pentacles. This talks about looking at everything, looking at the seeds that you have planted and seeing how they have grown up. And in that assessment, you know, being a gardener, when you go out to your garden with the pruning shears, you're not going out there just to be looking. You're actually going to be trimming things away. So the hostilities could be because you've trimmed some things away. And when you trim people, activities, ways of doing things out of your life, doesn't always feel comfortable for the people that are, you know, kind of like affected by that. And they still see you as this loving person. They do. But they also see you as somebody that's just, you know, keeping to yourself. Which, I mean, we're in the lockdown. It's okay. Take this time to be at peace with where you are in life. Inculcate the gratitude into your everyday way of being and feel the joy of freedom. There's so much joy in freedom. I think that a lot of people have a misconception about singleness, being single, if that's your situation. Being single does not mean that you don't have anything to offer to someone. Being single is a time for you to get in touch with your higher self, make improvements, you know? And if you hadn't had successful relationships, I hadn't had successful relationships. That's a truth that I'm willing to face, you know? And because of that, I've decided to make changes. I've decided to raise my vibration so that I can attract more of what I want rather than the things that I've had before, you know? And there's personal responsibility that you have to take in that as well, right? You have to realize that you're part of the problem that you've created. I don't know why I said it like that, but I know it's like I just stepped on some toes by saying that, but you attract your vibe attracts your tribe. I don't know where, I mean, I read it somewhere a long time ago, and it's true. It's true. If you have a hostile attitude towards life is going to be hostile towards you. If you, see, this is how you prepare for what's coming. Okay, what you don't see coming is that somebody sees you like this. Somebody wants to get up in your lightning bolt. Boom, that's it. And they know that you're holding back. You're just keeping to yourself. That's good. There's nothing wrong with that. You have to, you have to do the work if you're attracting people that just want to get up in your lightning bolt. And when you start getting into a different frequency, you start getting to a frequency where there are people who think more like you, who are, just as, holding back. And I don't mean like holding back in fear. It's like knowing your worth, knowing that the time that you spend, the time that I'm spending right here, right now, making these videos, I could be doing some other things. That's why I'm doing this weekend steamer, because I'm not gonna do any readings, any videos over the weekend, because I have to pour into other parts of my life valuable time and energy, because my time is valuable. My energy is precious, and yours is too. So because I think like that, I'm going to attract more people that think like that. Because I'm serious about that, I'm going to, if you're serious about something, you will stand on that thing. I don't know if I've mentioned it in this video, but or the other video, but I've been getting a lot of different types of messages. And some of those messages, I have to say, you know, that's just not where I'm at. You know, I'm not there. And I have a team that helps me to discern, because I am this person. I am the Queen of Cups. I am full of love. If I could give away everything if I could give away the shirt off my back, I would, right? But I have people that's like, don't do that. You have to, you know, and you have to have people around you that will do that for you, that will help you do that. So I think I'm gonna leave it there. I did want to say something else, but this is getting to be very long. Check me out. Like my video. I don't really want to say it like that. Okay. Like my page. Share the videos if you feel like they are helping. You know, if they're helping you, they'll help people in your circle. Seriously. If you know, if you hadn't checked out my YouTube page, please do subscribe. It helps me to get views. It helps me to, it helps YouTube to know that people want to see this content. So I'll be going on that room thing tonight on Mitchell D, 7 o'clock. Join me if you'd like. Don't really know how it works. I'll have some things that I'm going to talk about. Let me see. I've done all the housekeeping, so check out that other video if you hadn't done so already. Until next time, friends, y'all have a great weekend. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Care about others. Namaste. Peace.